Good day to you. I'm J.R. Gully. Welcome to the live stream broadcast of Down on the Farm Radio on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and downonthefarmradio.com. Brought to you today by D&D Farm and Ranch off Interstate 10 in Seguin and on the web at ddtexasoutfitters.com. We've got plenty of livestock market reports coming up, plus grain prices, futures markets, and so forth. But now let's go to news we can use from the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network.
Dairy industry recovering. I'm Jessica Dolmel with the Midday Update on the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network. The dairy industry is rapidly recovering from the economic toll of the coronavirus pandemic. National Milk Producers Federation chief economist Peter Vitiliano says cheese prices have recovered in the most spectacular fashion, and he predicts price recovery across dairy commodities in July and August.
Farmers reacted to that very quickly. They reduced their feeding. They reduced their milking frequency. For a brief moment, they culled extra cows, but that did not last very long.
Vitiliano says demand has also risen with billions in government food purchases, including restocking of some food service supply lines with staged reopenings. Vitiliano still expects some price pullbacks over the summer as the continuing pandemic makes for roller coaster markets.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance has protected fellow Texans with auto, home, health, and life insurance since 1952. With more than 260,000 square miles of land and 27 million people, that's a lot to cover. Whether you're wrangling cattle or wrangling kids, we're proud to protect Texans in all Texan ways of life.
Visit Texas Farm Bureau Insurance today at tfbinsurance.com to get insurance for Texans by Texans. Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
Parenting is full of surprises.
You never know what to expect.
So after our son was born, I called my Texas Farm Bureau insurance agent to set up a life insurance policy in case something happened to me.
Sawyer is now 2.
And we'll soon have a sister. There's no one else I would trust with protecting my family.
Visit Texas Farm Bureau Insurance today at tfbinsurance.com for an agent you can trust with life's most important decisions. Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
For the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network, I'm Jessica Dolmel.
Looking at the futures this noon hour, September corn down 9 at 318, November soybeans down 8.5 at 861, September wheat up 1 at 486, September hard red winter wheat up 3.5 at 436. West Texas Intermediate crude August contract up 8 cents at 38.09, August gold down 5 at 17.70. August live cattle down 15 cents at 96.20. August feeders up 57 cents at 133.45. Number 2, December cotton up 18 cents at 59.39.
I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm, and we're with Levi Anderson. Levi, the Stay Tough product is a great seller at D&D, and you've got some high fence specials, don't you?
Absolutely, Larry. We have 2096 deer wire that we're running on special for $349 this spring. It's going to be good through the end of June or while supplies last.
Tell everyone how to get a hold of you for this particular product at D&D.
You can reach one of our friendly staff here at the store, 830-379-7340.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, kind sir.
We're on the line with Brian Litzman from Seguin Cattle Company. Brian, how did the sale go this week?
Sale went good. Larry had 600 head of cattle. Quality was just outstanding. Had lots of steers today, knife cut steers. And, I mean, you can tell the difference. I mean, there's $10 difference in between them bull calves and them knife cut steers right now. So it was an easy day.
Good. Let's walk the pins.
Those 3 to 4 weight steers from $1.32 to $1.78. 4 to 5 weight steers, $1.30 to $1.58. 5 to 6s, $1.20 to $1.40. And the 6 to 7 weight steers, $1.08 to $1.26. Heifer end, there was some demand on those little light heifers. That's the first time we've seen it here in the last few weeks. But the 2 to 3 weight heifers, $1.40 to $1.63. The 3 to 4 weight heifers, $1.25 to $1.58. The 4 to 5 weight heifers, $1.21 to $1.48. The 5 to 6s, $1.15 to $1.32. Cow end and Packer bulls, I mean, we had one cow and she was outstanding. She might dress like a bull, but she brought up to 83 cents. Top end of the bulls brought $1.04. I mean, it's just the cow and bull market, it's holding its own.
Good.
On the palpated cows, they brought from 750 to 1,000, and the pairs 850 to 1025.
Good.
So Like I said, it was everybody's adjusted. This is all they're going to bring. But I mean, when you have a day when the quality's deep, I mean, it's just it's pleasurable.
Good. How was the sheep and goat sale?
Sheep and goat market, and I mean, just out of bounds again. Those good kids bringing up to 315. Those 100-pound wethers, they were bringing up to 350. The nannies from $155 to $250. The Dorper ewes from 100 to 180, and on the good lambs from $1.80 to $2.20. So I mean, nothing to bark at.
Good. Now, no sales next week.
We are closed down on July 1st. We will not open. Our next sale will be on July 8th.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
Give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can give me a call on my cell at 830-305-0652.
We're talking with Scott Stanislav, technical agronomist for DeKalb, Asgrow, and Delta Pine in South Texas. Scott, I hear that you're getting a few calls on southern rust in corn.
You know, one of the main things to remember about southern rust is that it's only on the upper surface of the leaf and is really that more red-orange color to it, as opposed to common rust, which you may see early on in the season, which is more brick red and is actually on both sides of the leaves.
Scott, when would a grower need to put out a fungicide if they have a problem with southern rust?
Yeah, so what to look for would be if you're finding those southern rust pustules on really about 5% of the leaf area on 50% of the plants in the field. And it also depends on the stage of the corn. So a lot of times southern rust comes in late when the corn's already starting to dent. And usually once the corn is starting to dent, a fungicide application usually is not warranted. But if you're in the milk stage or earlier, it definitely warrants putting out a fungicide.
Scott Stanislav, technical agronomist for DeKalb, Asgrow, and Delta Pine in South Texas.
Now let's go back to Larry Marble and a livestock market report with Jim Wheeler down at Atascosa Livestock Exchange in Pleasanton.
We're on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock Pleasanton. Jim, how did the sale go this week?
We ended up with 338. About the time the sale was fixing to start, 9:45, 10 o'clock, we ended up with 9/10 of rain right there at the sale barn, which was really nice.
Yeah, you know, that's not bad. I've always been under the impression when a rancher or cattle buyer hears rain on the roof, his pocketbook loosens up a little bit. Is that true?
Well, it loosened up a little bit, but not much.
Well, let's walk the pins.
175 steers, 108 heifers, 39 cows, 10 bulls. Steer side, 2 to 3 weights, $1.40 to $1.85. Heifers were $1.25 to $1.60. 3 to 4 weight steers, $1.35 to $1.65. Heifers were $1.20 to $1.35. 4 to 5 weight steers, $1.25 to $1.50. Heifers were $1.15 to $1.30. 5 to 6 weight steers, $1.15 to $1.44. Heifers were $1 to $1.27. 6 7 weight steers, $1.05 to $1.25. Heifers were $90 to $1.12. 7 to 8 weight steers, $95 to $1.15. Heifers were $75 to $90. 8 to 9 weight steers, $85 to $1.12, and the heifers were $65 to $88.
Good. What they have on the cows?
At $1.30 this week, same as we had last week. Best packer cow brought $71. Best bull brought $85. Had a few bred cows. They brought anywhere from $600 to $950. Kept some of the little longhorn pairs together. They brought from $580 to $760.
Price on the packer cows and bulls is pretty good. It hadn't been this good in a few years, has it?
No, it hasn't. And for, I guess, the last month, maybe 5-6 weeks, you know, it's varied between $1.24 and $1.30. It's really good on the packer cows.
Okay, no sales next week?
No, we will have a sale next week. We will not have one on the 7th.
All right, so we'll have one on the 30th, but not one on the 7th.
Correct.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
Reach us at 830-281-2516.
Neighbor, did you know that the Millworks division at MG Building Materials is a great place to look when you want to upgrade your home? That division carries a full line of wood, aluminum, and vinyl windows. What a great upgrade. We've got vinyl windows in our house down here on the bay, and they sure are pretty from the inside and out. The possibilities for those upgrades are endless with the help of MG and their 5 locations. They've got one in San Antonio, got one in Corpus, got one in Uvalde, got one in Kerrville, and they have one in Pleasanton. That's MG Building Materials. materials. We're on the line with Carl Herman from Caldwell Livestock Commission Company. Carl, how did our Wednesday sale turn out?
You know, it was a good day. Had some rain around the area last 2 or 3 days, and had over 615 head yesterday with 121 consigners, 42 buyers on a steady market. On the cows, we had 75 cows and bulls. Slaughter cows 30 to 71. Slaughter bulls 65 to 102. Stocker cows 500 to 950, and the pairs brought 810 to 1300. On the steers on the calf side, 2 to 3 weights 144 to 157. 3 to 4 weights 143 to 169. 4 to 5 weight steers brought 139 to 164. That's kind of the sweet spot right now. 5 to 6 weights 128 to 147. 6 to 7 weights 118 to 128, and the 7 8 weight steers 111 to 122. That's the highest the heavier kind of cattle have been in a long time. 2 to 3 weight heifers 129 to 157. 3 to 4 weights 135 to 165. 4 to 5 weight heifers brought 132 to 160. 5 to 6 weights 120 to 155. 6 to 7 weights 110 to 147, and the 7 to 8 weight heifers 95 to 122. Overall, we had a good day. Had a lot of good cattle. Lots of buyers. People interested in buying. Just want to tell everybody that we're off for the 4th of July next week, and that's Wednesday the 1st. And hope everybody has a good holiday and a safe holiday.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
Okay, my number is 979-820-5349. Call the barn 567-4119. Or if you're in the Giddings area, call Max Ebner 540-8676.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry.
We're on the line with Kelly Thigpen, Pearsall Livestock. Kelly, how did it turn out?
Oh, I had a good sale, Larry. Had 331 head of cattle. Looked like the Packer County bull market there today was pretty well steady with what it was last week. It could have been a touch softer, upper 60s on the better end of the cows, up in the big 90s on the better end of the bulls. The calf and yearling deal there didn't really have a whole lot of yearling type cattle. Most of them were new crop calves, but thought we got along well there. It looked like the market just held pretty steady with what it was last week. Just not a whole lot of change. Like I said, had a lot of good calves, but they're sure fat. Country looks pretty good down here. Cattlemen doing good.
Now, what's our schedule for the 4th of July week?
No sale next week. We will be shut down next week. We'll come back and start back up on the 8th.
All right. Well, tell everybody how to contact you, Kelly.
You can call us there at the office at 830-334-3653. My mobile number is 830-334-1047, or look us up on the website at PearsallLivestock.com.
I'm on the line with Levi Anderson from D&D Farm and Ranch. Levi, it's getting green. That means there's lots of things going on the farm and ranch, and you've got lots of equipment and things like that to help folks, right?
Absolutely, Larry. We've got WW, Preferred. We also carry Tartar, and then our wonderful D&D equipment here. This spring, we're having a promo.
And Levi, you've got 2 particular products and prices you want to talk to folks about?
Absolutely, Larry. We have the wonderful D&D Maverick chute. It's going to be $1,000 off through the end of June, as well as our D&D tub and sweep system. That'll be also $1,000 off through the end of June.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you if they're familiar with those products, what they do, and how to use them.
You can get a hold of us here at D&D 830-379-7340 and talk to one of our friendly staff. We'll be glad to fix you up.
On the line now with Chris Carter, the Karnes County Livestock Exchange down Kennedy Way. Chris, we're talking to you on a Wednesday night. Let's talk about your sale last week first before we preview the Thursday sale. I know you like to thank your customers and your buyers.
You got that right, JR. We do want to thank all of you for your consignments and to our buyers. Last week, we ended up with 517 head of cattle. The market was steady. I just want to let everybody know we will not have a sale next week on July 2nd, in observance of July 4th, Independence Day.
All right, let's walk the pens from last week's sale.
Number 1 steers 2 to 3 weight $157 to $2. 3 and 4 is $149 to $164. 4 and 5 weights $140 to $163. 5 and 6 is $125 to $146. 6 and 7 is $112 to $128. And the 7 and 8 weights $1.04 to $1.18. On the heifers 2 to 3 weight $144 to $162.50. 3 and 4 weights $134 to $158. 4 and 5 weights $124 to $150. 5 and 6 is $116 to $130. 6 and 7 is $106 to $124. and the 7 and 8 weights 92 to 98 cents. We had 5-packer bulls. High yielding was 85 up to 90, and medium 75 to 78. 61-packer cows, high yielding 62 to 70, medium 49 to 55, and the low end 32 to 38. We only had 4 bred cows. The better ones brought up to 975, and the planter ones were about $600. And we had 2 pair, and they brought from 1,000 to 1,300.
All right. What do we got caught for this week's sale?
Well, at the present time, we're tagging on 397, and we're looking for about 5 1/4, maybe 550 come sale time. In our count today, we've got 45 packer cows and bulls, 1 pair, 2 palpates, 3 goats, and the rest are yearlings. If anyone is in the market, we've got an 18-month-old registered Angus bull with all the paperwork to go with him, and he's ready for service. Again, next week, July 2nd, we will not have a sale.
All right. No sale in honor of Independence Day next week on July 2nd there at Karnes County Livestock Exchange in Kennedy. Chris, give us your contact information.
If you got any questions or need any of our services, please call Wet and Rouse at 361-542-0810 or myself at 210-286-5345.
PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Supplies, San Antonio, Hondo, High, Robstown, and Kerrville.
Don't forget Laredo and Jourdanton.
Pipe, structural steel, valves, fittings, culverts, purlins, fencing, rebar, and supplies. PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Supplies, 210-223-PIPE. Visit their website, pipemovers.com. Call 210-223-7473. PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Supplies, San Antonio, Hondo, High, Robstown, and now Kerrville,
as well as Laredo and Jourdanton.
At pipemovers.com. That's PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Supplies.
Well, they ought to be getting kicked off any moment now with a cattle sale at Jordan Cattle Auction in San Saba. Let's go to Larry Marble's conversation last night with Ken Jordan, previewing this sale.
We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. We're getting ready to have a sale in San Saba. Ken, what's it going to look like?
Yeah, Larry, got about 760 head on the yards tonight, about 60-something cows. Got a couple of Jacksonville good Brangus cows, 9 big numbers of those, and then got about 25 bulls, and the rest of them good kids and yearlings. So I'm kind of looking for that 1,000, maybe 1,100, something like that, Larry.
Good. When's our next bull purchase opportunity or female opportunity?
Well, don't have a bull to sell now until on in the fall, October, but our next female deal will be on Saturday, July the 25th. And so we'll be advertising that in a couple of weeks, Larry.
All right. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the sale in San Saba.
You bet. Give us a call, Larry. Code 325-372-5159. Also for updated sales and everything, market reports, you can go to jordancattle.com, Larry.
And we're off all next week, right?
Yes, sir, we are. We'll be off all next week, and we'll start back up on July the 6th then.
We appreciate you. Thank you, Ken.
You bet, Larry. Thank you.
I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm, and we're with Levi Anderson. Levi, the Stay Tough product is a great seller at D&D, and you've got some high fence specials, don't you?
Absolutely, Larry. We have 2096 deer wire that we're running on special for $349 this spring. It's going to be good through the end of June or while supplies last.
Tell everyone how to get a hold of you for this particular product at D&D.
You can reach one of our friendly staff here at the store, 830-379-7340.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, kind sir.
We're on the line with Wayne Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. Wayne, how did the sale turn out in Fredericksburg?
Had a pretty good sale today. A little disappointed in the numbers, but we had that rain Tuesday morning. It's going to slow us down. Ended up with right at 800. Cow market was steady. Sold a few cows in the low 70s. Most of the better cows, 62 to 70. And then, of course, those light cows don't bring very much. This calf market quoted it basically 2 to 5 hours, spread across the board. A lot of activity on our 4-weight cattle and 5-weight cattle. So some 4-weights up in the low 170s. 5-weights in the mid 150s, 6-weights close to 140, and 7-weights up to close to 130. So some 850-pound steers right at 120. So that was really good. And the heifer mates looked like that thing was really active. 5-weight heifers up to 135, maybe even 140. 4-weights in the 40s, 6-weights up in the low 120s, and 7-weight, the feeder kind of heifers kind of 105 to 110 or 12, but then some replacement heifers brought up to 125. So kind of happy with what happened today, even though it's a week before the holiday.
Right.
It was real active, and the orders were in the house, so I was surprised at that.
Now talk to people about the holiday schedule.
Well, we have no sales next week. That'll be June 30th and July 1.
Okay, and then
first sale after that will be July 7 and 8. We will be open then. and expecting good runs both sales.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Wayne.
For 830-997-4394.
This past few years, my son Trey and myself have gotten into bass fishing. He loves it. I loved it when I was a kid. I did lots of bass fishing on the ROS Ranch back when my grandfather was alive and was the foreman of that ranch. We had plenty of stock tanks full of largemouth. But now Trey likes to go fishing at fishing tournaments, and if you're a saltwater kind of guy, there's some great fishing tournament opportunities coming up, as Jessica Domel explains on today's Texas Wildlife Radio Show.
New Billfish series. I'm Jessica Domel with the Texas Wildlife Radio Show on the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network. 3 Texas-based fishing tournaments have banded together to create the Texas Triple Crown Billfish Series. The series starts with the Lone Star Shootout July 21st through the 26th in Port O'Connor. The second point in the crown is the Texas International Fishing Tournament July 29th through August 2nd on South Padre Island. It ends with the Texas Legends Billfish Tournament August 5th through the 9th in Port Aransas. Participation in all 3 tournaments is not required, but there is an advantage to participating in all 3. According to event organizers, an accumulation of points from each tournament's top 10 billfish teams will determine the grand champion boat, captain, and first mate, and the second and third place winners. The perpetual trophy will be presented after the Texas Legends Tournament in Port Aransas. The Blue Marlin Trophy, which was sculpted by world-renowned wildlife sculptor Kent Olberg, will be housed year-round at Fisherman's Wharf in Port Aransas. The Triple Crown Series was inspired by the East Gulf Coast Series that includes Louisiana, Alabama, and Florida's Gulf Coasts. The first tournament in the Texas Series follows the end of the East Gulf Coast Series. For more on the Texas Triple Crown Billfish Series, visit ttcbs.org. That is ttcbs.org. ttcbs.org. You can also visit the individual sites for each of the tournaments. The Coastal Conservation Association of Texas annual Star Tournament continues along the Texas coast until Labor Day. A variety of prizes are available, including boats and scholarships. Details are available at startournament.org. You've been listening to the Texas Wildlife Radio Show. For the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network, I'm Jessica Domel.
Looking now at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle. 1-800-288-4453 to market your grain at the ports. Milo, Corpus Christi, June delivery, Dees plus 85, 748. Houston, Dees plus 110, 792. Progresso calls it 680. Number 2 or better yellow corn, Corpus Christi area, September even money, 327. Hard red winter wheat, Corpus Christi, June delivery, July plus 85, 516. Houston, July plus 120, 551. And that is all of our time we have for today. For podcasts of our shows, livestock market reports, and lots more, visit our website at downonthefarmradio.com. Have a great Thursday. I'm J.R. Gully.